Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DCUO Sourcecast. I am, of course, Trex, and alongside me we have Trexlight,
What's up?
or Vagrant, whatever he wants to call himself.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we all know I'm vagrant by now.
And beside him we have Brittany.
Hello.
Senior Patriot would not be joining us tonight. I'm not really sure what's going on, but if you can hear the sound of my majestic voice, I hope everything's okay, my buddy. It's probably nothing serious. Probably had to go take his son to the job or something. I don't know. Maybe he had to use some parenting. That would have sucked too. So, if there are a little bit of issues, which there shouldn't be issues, we are not using Skype right now. We have moved to a different program called Discord, which is apparently like some of the cool kids are using. Someone stops moving his microphone. Sir. So it's also going to be, I created this Trexlight server on Discord, and so I'll be giving away the information, so actually all you guys listening will be able to join us. The future of what Discord is going to hold is basically I've created text channels and I've also created voice channels. The voice channels are basically general voice, but we also have the DCUO Sourcecast. There's a channel for us. Only those of the DCUO Sourcecast can be in this channel, unless me or one of the other Sourcecast members move you to the channel. So I've heard everybody, or at least 3 people, ask us multiple times to like have some of the community people, just some random Joe Schmoes, onto the show to ask questions or answer questions, and give maybe an opinion or something. So with Discord, if you guys are on the program, if you guys are on the channel, I will be pulling you guys in, and you guys can join us for a little bit of a segment or something and just give an opinion, and then I just beat you out and we'll bring someone else in. Also in there, we're going to hold the questions and answers part. If you guys have any questions or anything, there will be a text channel. You can type it in there. I'll pull questions from there, but I'll also still be pulling questions from chat. It just depends on which one. I'll try and pull from both, but the Discord will probably get a little bit more favorable because I can control that a little better. And Twitch chat might just go all over the place. But yeah, so Discord is what we're using. I also have a new chat program called Onkbot that is actually, I think you've already seen my buddy. Well, he's my my new bot called Trex Crash Bot. So that's something.
Trex Crash.
Trex Crash, yeah. Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out a name, and Trex Bot was already taken. Trexy Bot was taken as well. I was really pissed about that one. So I'm like, and with Cypher's help, I was like, what the hell should I name it? Like, no, you know what, screw it. Trex Crash. Just call it Trex Crash, and I'm just calling it a bot. And I also created this cool little, that little nice command. So that's pretty cool. So I like it. I just started messing with the program today. So I have a little bit more to go with it, and there's like some quotes here. I can if we quote something, you guys could type it in and set a command for it, and it'll be on the airwebs or whatever. It's pretty fun. There's also this currency system I've been looking at. You know, for all the people who are always here, you guys rank up points, and to enter a giveaway, you have to put points in, and it's something. It's something. And also the giveaways is on this thing is actually a lot better as well. So I'll try and get to that probably next week when the new Daybreak cash cards come in. Can't wait for next week. Can't wait. So as usual, let's see how everybody's week was. Vagrant, how's your week been?
Pretty good. Getting closer to 100 followers since I've been Twitch streaming a lot more. And liking the new content. Still haven't run Unholy Matrimony yet. That's mostly because I can't seem to pull enough villains together to do it. So I think it's time for me to maybe go to a new league or something. But all in all, good good week. I like what's come out, and we'll obviously talk about it later. But yeah.
Brittany, mistress of survival mode.
Mine was good too. I had it was a short work week for me, so that was nice. I have a lot of vacation time I had to use, so I tried to plan it around when I thought this episode would come out because I had to gear up for it really fast to try to run SM. So it's been good. Been running the new content and SM, and yeah. How was your week, Trex?
Well, South Carolina got hit with floods. And I did. I meant to actually ask Vagrant, how's everything down in Beaufort?
It didn't really affect us. One portion of Beaufort kinda flooded, but it got nowhere near any of the major roadways.
Good. Yeah, I'm over here in Irmo, and I walked outside, and of course it was pouring down rain, but I'm like, it was a normal rainy day for us. But I have family that lived in the areas that was affected by the floods. I had my best friend. She was caught in the flood. She was on the road. Trust me, I'm as soon as she's healthy and stop trembling from fear, I'm going to give her a piece of my mind for the fact that she was out during this damn flood when she shouldn't have. But that's a whole another story for us to yell at her. But she was caught. She was on the roads during the floods. The flood was bad, but she really shouldn't have been out there. But sadly enough, she got caught when one of the dams busted and just took her car to the side of the road, basically making love to a tree. And she had to bust out the sunroof to escape the car, and she was hanging onto some branches for 3 hours until rescue workers got to her. She is a wreck right now. And so she's not going to be driving for the next 5 years, most likely. But of course, and I hate to say it, but even in my mind, I was just, if any of my friends was going to be caught in this flood and something bad was going to happen, it was definitely going to be her. It's not that luck just is not on her side with some things. And she would have been the friend I knew was going to get caught in this. But yeah, we've had roads closed. A lot of issues have come up where I can't. It takes me an extra 30 minutes to get to work because the roads closed, and I'm just like, I don't want to come to work if I have to go an extra 30 minutes. This is horse shit. This is terrible. This is terror bad. But yeah, it's right now. South Carolina has really come together. I'm really happy with some of my fellow South Carolinians. I'm not gonna say we're out of the woods yet because I've talked to my aunt who's been in the city, who's seen the construction. We're in for the worst because now that everything's drying up, we're looking at basically roads collapsing over time until shit's gonna get together. And at the same time, we have rain coming Saturday, so I'm like, we're done with rain. We are literally done with rain. The news report says we had 4.4 trillion gallons of water hit us, and not one scientist figured out a way for this gallons of water that hit us to take it over to California. And I applaud science. California needs it. I was there. They need it bad. And I'm not talking to myself in third person, Ticken. Pinches to you, lady. Pinches to you. Because I stayed home. There was no effing... I drive a Mustang. You are out your damn mind. I was going to take my Mustang out in that weather. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I got some pizza. I got some orange juice. I am good. I am so good. But thank you, Ticken. But yeah, so we had so much water, and we couldn't send it to California. Scientists have failed me today. They have failed me. Ticken, a Prius? You better be glad I like you. You better be glad you're a friend, because I would have definitely had to silence you out. Prius. I drove a Mustang, goddammit. But at the same time, Charleston and a bunch of our lower counties closer to the ocean, they got more flooding coming. More flooding is coming. And I'm so scared for my friends in Charleston. I'm scared for Beaufort as well, where Vagrant is. It's like, come on, guys. Just Mother Nature, can you stop, please? We're done. We're just completely done. But which has also got me to do. I'm gonna have to get Vagrant on it as well, because I'm not a volunteer guy. I did it before, but I can't emotionally detach myself from that kind of situation, so I just rather not go to those situations. So I don't really go out to those churches or go out there and help clean up and all that stuff. I just can't handle it. Emotionally wise, I'll just break down, and that's no good for anybody. No good. So what I'm going to do is I have to find a day, but I'm going to do a 12 or 24-hour stream, and we're going to raise money for one of the local charities that'll go towards the flood victims. And there's a lot. And I know I got to try and get Vagrant onto that, because he's a fellow South Carolinian.
Yeah, you need to show me how to do charity streams, because I have no idea how to do that, especially now that I'm streaming a lot more.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from some of the charities who want to participate, because they have to set up the website, so we can just basically take that link and basically it's like, here's the link. Go to this website, throw them money. And that's basically it. But yeah, we'll talk about that once I hear back from some places. So please, if you guys are able to, especially to the American Red Cross, go over there and donate, if you can, to the American Red Cross for the South Carolina flood victims. I will set up a charity. Probably the stream might be on Halloween. I'm waiting to hear back, and I'm still trying to organize it as well. But yeah, it's I might not be able to volunteer, but I'm a gamer, I'm a streamer, and this is the best format for it, and I'll do it. Gosh darn it. So, all right. So last week we did have an episode, but we had some audio issues. Basically, Skype sucks. Mebs helped me out figure out what the error was with it, and I could not salvage the audio. So last week's episode was kind of like, hey, if you're here, congratulations. That was a special episode just for y'all. So this is, again, going to be episodes 170. And so what you missed last time, episode 17 came out this week. Yay, we're going to talk about it. Survival mode came out. Brittany's dominating it like normal. Yeah. So it's okay. So what we're going to talk about, we're going to get a survival mode update, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we've experienced in episode 17. And we also have some announcements to share. And yeah, it's going to be a very fun evening. So let's talk about survival mode. Brittany, talk to us about survival mode. How are you doing in there with Select View?
Well, our goal is to get to or beat 10 before the new episode came out, and we were able to do that. Round 9 was very, very difficult. Round 10 wasn't as difficult, but round 9 is pretty much the stopping point for a lot of people. But luckily we were able to get past it and then beat 10, so it was fun. There weren't really many changes to Chrono, which is kind of disappointing. The fight is still not as epic as you would think it would be for a round 10 fight, but it was alright, I guess.
It was alright, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else they could do, but the fight just isn't that epic. Round 9 was harder than round 10. And that just seems to be backwards to me.
You know what would be a cool fight for round 10?
What?
Fight, it'd be kind of funny to do it, but they had a mechanic where you fight Mogo or ranks. like there's technically phases of the fight where you just launch like a missile at it and it like does a quarter of their health and you have to do it a couple times or something like that.
Would be cool.
Be extremely different.
It would be.
It'd be awesome.
I don't know. I just wish there was something more to that fight to make it feel like it was, you know, you go through rounds 1 through 9 and then you get to the final fight and it's, you know, an epic fight. But it was very similar to how it was last year with a couple added mechanics, and that's it. And so far there aren't any room mechanics past 10, so I guess that's good for those that complained about the last SM. But now that the new gear is here, it's crazy how much of a difference that 5 CR makes, because round 9 is now a cakewalk. I mean, there's a huge difference between the damage that you take from being 137 versus 142. At round 11, where we kind of struggled with ads and pretty much got obliterated by the bosses there within the first 30 seconds, we breezed right through that. So it's crazy, the difference. But I think people will be able to get pretty far in this one. I'm not sure about beating it yet. We'll have to see once we get to the higher rounds what how hard they hit us and how long we can survive. But it's a possibility that somebody could beat round 20 again. So we'll see.
And we saw, or at least you were nice enough to tweet me a picture of Genome, one of your league mates, has my red cat.
Actually, OP has a cat, and then one of the guys that we picked up, Squishy, got the red cat as well. But what they did with the pets,
has the red one?
Yeah, Gino was just standing next to Squishy, who had the pet out.
Okay.
What we found out from MEPS, that each round has a specific pet that drops. So round 12 is the cats that drop. But there's a small chance that you can get a pet to drop that drops from the higher rounds in that current round that you're in. So I got the dog to drop, and I'm not sure what round the dog is in, but that's supposedly from a higher round. So I thought that was kind of neat. Each round has a specific pet. So I don't know which round my eagle pet is. That makes me really sad, because that's the one I want. I want my blue eagle. But yeah, you got to get to 12 tracks so you can get your red pet, red kitty.
Gotta get to 12. That's basically, I get to 12. We beat it. It's like, all right, let's go to 13. Whoa, guys, whoa! I don't need to go to 13. I need to either reset this or just wait a while, because I need World 12 again. I need this. Bye, guys. But it's gonna be tough because I'm gonna stay Rage. I'm not going to respec to a different power unless Atomic Power comes out by then. I'll go Atomic. but I want to be Rage. Rage is my power, and in logic speaking, I know race tanking is just awful in there because you're by yourself. You can't utilize your mechanic properly. So I know I'm going in with a disadvantage, but I have to somehow be a better player with this handicap and try to come out on top. And that is my objective, is to go to round 12 with the Rage. Even if I have to be Rage DPS, it's still a handicap because damage sucks and I'm all sorts of squishy and blah. But that is my goal. I'm going to fight as hard as I can to try and go there whenever I can find a group to do it.
You might be able to tank, like, you might be fine with round 9 as Rage if you get your CR up. If you're trying to do it as a 137, yeah, that's gonna be tricky.
I'm 134.
Yeah, you're gonna get one-shotted. So
yeah, I think I don't think I'm gonna go into survival mode until I'm at least 140. That's my goal. Yeah. I just have to. I mean, at the same time, I missed maybe 2 or 3 weeks, basically, of episode 16. So I have to spin my replays because I have to catch up, and that's what my replays are for. Yeah. I missed 3 weeks of gaming, so I'm going to use my replays to catch up and not try and get ahead. That's basically what I'm going to try and do. It's going to be good.
I believe, Trex.
thank you. That means a lot.
And please stream when you run SM. I got my popcorn ready.
Oh, always. I will tweet to you. I will message you everywhere. Just like, hey, I'm doing it live. Doing it live right now. Woo! So, all right. So that was your survival mode recap from Brittany. Not sure how long it's going to be here. Hopefully, it's long enough where I can get the CR 140 because I'm going to be doing a lot of gaming on Saturday because I gotta play catch up. I need my elite gear. That's what I need is the elite gear. So let's go into some news. And I know some people have asked about my new streaming PC, and I'll talk about that at the end of the show. So just be sure to remind me because I need to be reminded because I'm an adult. So first things first, on October 13th. Next Tuesday at noon Pacific time, we have the Atomic Powers reveal stream. Ooh. So DCUO's next power set is Atomic, which is the new tank power. So head on over to the lab, finish up your physics homework, and tune into Twitch next Tuesday for a look at how this new power set expands the game. Don't know the difference between fission and fusion, or a neutron and a nucleus? Join Associate Creative Director Nerd of Prey, SJ, Systems Designer Spord, and Community Manager Meps for a crash course in all things nuclear, or nuclear, in the world of DC Universe Online. Nuclear vessels. Yeah. I am super excited because this is the power that replaced serums. So you have a lot to live up to, Atomic. You have a lot to live up to. So how are we guys feeling about Atomic? How will you feel about next week?
I don't know. I haven't seen the power yet.
I'm excited for the reveal.
Are you at least on the hype
train? The reveal is always the best part.
Well, I guess I'm on the hype train because I'm ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, water replaced serums. My apologies. But, well, Atomic replaced it as the tank power. It replaced it as the tank power. My apologies. But still. I still want serums. Please don't let it go to waste. I want it so bad. So at the same time, we have to congratulate SJ, and we need to congratulate Spittle for their promotions. Yay! Spittle, we all remember Spittle, you know, Jens Andersons. It's our guy. He's our creative director. Well, not anymore. Well, so to speak. He has now been named the executive creative director for all of Daybreak Games. So he's not only over DC Universe Online, he's also going to be taking a little bit of lead over PlanetSide 2, EverQuest, EverQuest 2, and H1Z1, and an untitled, unannounced game, and more. I wonder what that new game is going to be. I bet it's a MOBA. I bet it's a MOBA game. Because that's the thing.
That would
suck. That's what all the game companies want. They want a MOBA.
Yeah.
They want that League of Legends money. I mean, I don't like MOBAs either. I like Smite. I like Smite. Smite's my game. Smite's my MOBA. And basically because it's a third-person view instead of over-the-top crap like League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm. But, I mean, that League of Legends money, League of Legends money is nice. It's some good money. But, so, next Tuesday, be sure to tune in to their Twitch channel over at twitch.tv/DC Universe Online to see what Atomic is going to be all about. Can't wait. And then there's a server hotfix coming tomorrow, which it comprises of the Unholy Matrimony, a player operation from episode 17. The first boss in the Elite version will no longer have a chance to award non-Elite gear, and Brother Blood's Foolish Impulse will no longer be triggered by pets. Can't wait to hear about that. And then for Gorilla Island, Ultra Humanite will no longer call his entire squad of Spec Op gorillas when requesting assistance. The number of Spec Ops Guerrilla that arrive should now be more manageable for invading forces. So I'm going to go to the forums and try to find that thread so I can show you guys the pictures, because that was hilarious. Here it is. Oh, it's not the picture. This is okay. I'm gonna go all the way up. So this is in the Joker's Funhouse, and it's titled "Gorilla Island is definitely fixed." Definitely, which he spelled definitely wrong. So,
oh my god!
Please notice that they're all level 19. They're all at level, and it's insane. It's just insane.
That looks like one of the devs logging in, messing with them or something. Who was it? Dev Dirt that would log in and like drop gorillas on people in the watchtower and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That kind of reminds me of the FOS. What was it? 1 glitch where Trex or not Trex, Lex or Superman would clone themselves like infinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks hilarious. Could they not beat it or something?
No.
Oh.
I don't.
That would be fun.
Oh yeah. As soon as I saw the thread that Al posted this morning, and of course my post below, it's like, well, better call in the rage tank, because it would be godly for a rage player.
I'm half tempted to queue that up. That'd be fun.
Oh my god, it's not fixed until tomorrow morning. You're right. Oh my god, we need to do that. I need to do that tonight. So yeah, that's a whole barrel of monkeys. And it's I don't know. I feel like I would have to be completely scared just to see that happen. And my thing is, I don't know if it was a bug where they didn't stop Ultra Humanite from summoning his ads, or if he basically said, all right, summoning ads, and then that's what came out in one gulf. Not just like 4 or 5. No, he summoned it once at the beginning of the fight, and this is what came out. That's incredible. So thank you so much for finding this bug, and I'm a little sad that it's getting fixed. Hashtag just saying. Oh, that is just a lot of fun. That is. So let's talk a little bit about the Halloween event. Oh, look. Brittany, you're someone's hero. You're someone's shiro. Yeah. That's nice.
She's a troll. Don't listen to her.
Well, she's always nice when she's here. So, let's talk a little about the Halloween event. It was earlier this week. We had a hotfix come in that actually I think it was actually Game Update 53 when it happened. Oh my god, we have to talk about Game Update 53. I mean, a lot of stuff happened on Wednesday. Okay, it just a lot. I mean, and understand that I'm in the middle of a flood. Things are happening. And I'm like, oh my god. And then all of a sudden, here comes Wednesday. All right. We have the Flash Legends character came out. Game Update 53. And Episode 17. Like, did anything explode or go wrong that day? I just need to know. Because I could.
Well, trying to go to NGN or New Genesis was really fun.
Yep.
Every time you would go there, it was like you were trying to get into the opposite faction's like safe area. So you basically got bounced every single time. If you teleported in there, you immediately got bounced. Luckily, I was able to zip line to the teleporter and get through before I got bounced, but that was pretty funny.
God. Oh, it's just.
But I don't know if anything like game breaking. I think there was something wrong with the NGN, but I think it's back now. But I don't know what was wrong with it. I think they turned it off for like a day or something.
Yeah, they turned it off for like a day.
All right. So, and now that I have it up, so let's look at Game Update 53. Or, well, shoot, we'll go in order because Meps has it Game of Day 53 plus episode 17 plus Flash, but when you open up the post, it's episode 17 first, so it's kind of misleading that, episode 17 should have been first in the listing, but I digress. So, episode 17 is out. It brings us the new Flash duo, the Flash Museum Burglary, which I ran last night for the first time. And I am not ashamed to say it took me and Chillcat, because he was my partner, Chillcat in the chat. Hey, buddy, shout out to you, because it took us about maybe 30 minutes in there. I was 131 DPS spec, and he was maybe 134, I believe. And wow, talk about shit hitting hard. I was just, wow. But yeah, it took us about 30 minutes to complete it. We wiped on the first boss a bunch of the time. Maybe 5. I think 5 was basically what we did, because it was just bad timing, because, like, one, I'm learning the boss, and, like, I have my rage timer going, and it's like, yeah, and I'm like, alright, I hit my cancel, but I get knocked down, and it didn't register, or at least it was just bad timing all around. And I used my soda too soon, and yeah, it was just not a good time. But that duo was hella fun. I really enjoyed that duo. What did you guys think of the Flash duo?
I actually really like it. I like that you can finally go into the museum. And I thought the difficulty was just right. I've gone in there with like league mates and I've also pugged it, so I thought it was tuned like perfectly. And the base items that drop out of there are really cool. Like, really cool. I love them. They did a really good job on all the base items.
Yeah.
Plus, one of the feats in there is fun, too. So, I thought that was kind of neat.
Oh, really, Meps? Really? You're just gonna shut me out like that? Oh, damn, he closed it? He closed the entire thread. I can't even see it. Come on, Meps.
What thread is that?
It was the live updates thread that I was reading from.
Dang.
He was like, you don't have permission to look into it. And now it's just gone. It's just not even there, man. Now I'm going to refresh again. I shouldn't have refreshed. Why did I listen to you? All right, it's back. I think
the only thing that's funny about the new duo, though, is if you're a villain, you kind of question yourself, like, wait a minute, why did I help the Flash again? Like, I know it's to, like, prevent the League of Assassins from getting it, but at the same time, you're just like, so why didn't we just steal the artifact?
That's true. and honestly, with the monthly update stuff, it's hard to fit in, like, that dynamic there. Oh, as a villain, you are trying to steal it, but you're too slow. Dang. That was from Meps.
But I interact with the sword.
I guess you're trying to steal it.
It's just kind of funny.
But the storytelling in the duo was phenomenal. Like, I listened to the briefings and heard Lois and everyone talking about how the sword transpired to how it got there, and it's just so good. Wow. So, all right. So, the duo is there. Oh, wow. The suggested CR is 132. No wonder I was having such a tough time, because I was under the suggested CR. That's why.
Yeah, you can get hit, like, real hard in there. You can almost get one shot, pretty much.
Yeah, that happened a couple of times. I saw Lash and Claw, and I'm like, oh, look who's back. Let's take care of this woman right here. But I think the most difficult boss was probably the first boss in the room with the rogue artifacts, which is possibly my favorite room, because the 3D...
What's his name? Blast Bomber?
Blast Bomb, yes. It was something weird like that. But it's... all the artifacts are awesome. And the fact that they activate while you're doing the fight was great. and then the 3D posters that were all just hanging around with the portraits.
Oh, those are so cool.
I was like, that's so awesome. But that Flash banner that has his face, it makes him look fat. He looks a little pudgy with that poster. With the banner.
Just glad to see Green Arrow in some content finally.
Yeah, I will agree. Then next up is the new 8-player Operation Unholy Matrimony, which has already been getting nothing but slack because of the loot. The loot is always on fire. No one likes the loot. Or at least no one likes their loot chances. But anyways, I will throw this over to Brittany because I know she has played Unholy Matrimony because she's a raider.
Possibly.
Did you not run it?
It's a fun... What?
You've run it?
Yeah, I've run it multiple times.
Yeah.
It's a really fun raid. It's fun in the sense that it's not just a tank and spank raid where you can just go in, sack DPSs, and you're good. There's a lot of mechanics that are in place there for, I would say, the second and third boss fight. The first boss fight, not so much. That's pretty much a tank and spank fight, but that's fine. But it's really about understanding how the fights work, and once you do that, then you should be able to beat it. Should being the operative word or keyword there, but I know a lot of groups are having problems with it because they don't necessarily know what the mechanics are and they haven't figured them out yet, so that just makes the raid a lot more difficult. So I think that the developers really did listen to a lot of the feedback that people have given, in the sense that they didn't want just a easy raid, and it's not. It's actually difficult. We were in the raid for the first day, or the first time, for 225 minutes, and then fast forward a few hours and we ran it in under 20 minutes. So just learning it, well, we were also waiting for people and we took breaks and stuff like that. So, but it's a lot of fun and I really like it. And I think they did a really good job on it, with the exception of there's a few little like minor tweaks that they're doing with some of the hot fixes, but for the most part, I think the raid was really well done.
Yeah, what's this about some pets? The hotfix is coming in with the pets affecting Brother Blood or something?
He does a shield that's very similar to how the medic's shield from FOS 3 work. Mm-hmm. But the pets were actually triggering the like reflect mechanic. So if a pet hit it, you basically got one-shotted. Like a pet could obliterate the whole entire group. It happened to us. I don't know if it was from a pet, but somebody hit it and we basically all just died. There's a way though for you to actually, if you wait like a couple seconds, you can interrupt that and it like his reflect mechanic won't go off. I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but it can be interrupted. But the pet thing was weird because like when we ran it yesterday, I had Grand Summoning out along with backup and along with my Fury, and none of that triggered the his Foolish Impulse or something. I think the name is hilarious too. So I don't know. It's like it was hit and miss. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. But I think now it just definitely pets shouldn't trigger it, which is nice. So
that's good.
Good.
So that's episode 17. It is out right now for members, and so if you want to play it right now, you need to be a member. So sub up, and then it will be on sale next Wednesday on the marketplace for $2.99 or $2.99. Yeah, $3, whatever. So, so next up, Game Update 53. Game Update 53 brought us broker improvements, which I haven't used the broker because I don't use the broker. How are the broker improvements? Good job.
They're okay.
Freaking awesome. Being able to press triangle and it like automatically shows all the prices for the item you're looking for. All I have to say is final freaking like, oh my god, that was so annoying to have to find like the item that you're trying to sell. Like I would write them all down, then look them up, write the prices down, and then like post everything that I was going to sell. But it's awesome. Like, I love it. I love it. I hope we see more improvements because that was sorely needed just to make posting items easier.
The only thing they need now is having it save when you have researched a plan already and styles.
Yeah, that is correct. And then next, they also brought in the Celestial improvements. That is going. This is a series of improvements that is in the game by adding mid-range damage options. So Celestial is the first one up. I don't play Celestial, at least in DPS wise, so I don't know what the improvements or how well they are. Does anyone talk to any Celestial players and have they given feedback?
Well, 2 of my tunes are Celestial right now because I wanted to try it out. I haven't really been able to DPS all that much, so I can't really say, like, how much better the improvements are. I just know for the healing side of it, it's actually pretty cool because you get the AM damage and healer roll as you do in DPS stance, so you can put out a nice amount of damage in healer stance now. With Celestial, which is pretty cool, and it's neat because you have the option to change your loadout up a lot while healing, and you can actually do like a true battle healing spec now, which is pretty cool. I'm still trying to test that out in like a raid setting or SM or something instead of the alert because things just die too fast now that our CRs are so much higher. But it's pretty fun. I've always loved Celestial healing and being able to, like, I guess, battle heal. And now this just gives you way more options, and hitting super hard in healer stance is also pretty cool.
All right. And then finally, like I said, the Exobit data Flash. Flash is now here for Legends, and I'm pretty stoked about that. So go out there and get Flash and Testament and have a fun time. I can't wait to get them. And
do 750 Legends or PvE Legends of Flash. Yes. They added that feat in there. I looked at it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do this.
So
for
yeah,
you. They do this for you.
You know, I really wish they didn't. I mean, if I could just buy more booster bundle boxes to make it so they never added any more PvE Legends feats to the game, I would. I mean, I really would. Okay. Yes, the normal, like, or what are they called? Alert ones? Perfectly fine with that. The general ones, not so much. If they could just, like, cut every single one down to 100 because I have them all, I would never have to do Legends PvE again. It would be great. One day.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done with Legends PvE talk. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to go there. And with Game Update 53, we've talked about it multiple times. All the rest of the bug fixes and some of the changes are there. So go out there and read at your leisure. So, I kind of feel... Well, actually, I think that's it. That's basically everything that's come out. Yay!
That's it?
Kind of. I guess that the extra... extra 40 or so minutes is all Super Patriot talk? With rantings?
Oh, boy.
And likes and ums. Love you, buddy, if you're listening. Love you.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, of course, we would get his opinion on it as well. So, yeah.
Wait, what do we have to rant about?
I got nothing.
We can do a rant in honor of him.
Well, we can't rant on how Atomic is going to be better than Fire. We have to do that next week. But he'll be there for that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You know that if Atomic gets some long-range AoE pull, how mad do you think Super Patriot is going to be? Like,
That's the
On a
extra
scale of
40
like
minutes
1
of the
to 10.
show. That's the extra 40
I feel like he's gonna be like a 20 or something like that. Rant about Spittle leaving. He didn't leave us though.
He's not leaving us. Spittle he's still there. I think the way on how I think it's going to work is SJ is definitely taking more of a command lead with it, but Spittle is still in charge. He's still the creative director for DCUO, but he's now the executive guy. So now he's in charge. He's overseeing all of the Daybreak games. All of them games. So, I mean, I already know he's heavily invested in PlanetSide 2 because he plays that. I've seen him stream H1Z1. So I've seen him stream the other games, except for EverQuest and EverQuest 2. So I'm like, you have your hand in everything else, except for the other two. How's that going to play out? But yeah, he's moving to San Diego. He's moving out of Austin, moving to San Diego. So he's in a hotel right now. That's where he's streaming from, by the way, from a hotel room.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, he streamed Battlefront last night. It was not that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Wow.
And
it's got to be a crazy difference, though, from being in Texas to California.
Yeah, I mean, one drought's the same as another drought, right? I mean...
Well...
without the open
I mean, is
law.
it just like... Oh. Well, I just don't imagine it being very, like, green and... I don't know, in Texas. Is it just, like, dusty and...
It's
I just imagine that in, like, sand. Not sand, but...
Dirt?
Like...
Desert?
Dirt. Yeah, desert. Like, that's what I imagine, like, Texas to be, with a bunch of those...
It's not a John Wayne film. I'll say that now.
Oh.
Because I've seen Austin, but really only from Google Pictures because I want to move there to work for Daybreak. Hashtag hire Trex. And so and so I've seen what the cityscape looks like. And Austin's one of those great cities because Rooster Teeth is there, Tryon is there. It's like it's another gaming industry capital in the United States.
Wow.
So you don't really get too desert like until you like go where people don't want to be. But, yeah, but it's a pretty place. I wish I can see it. I've been to Houston. Houston was actually really good place. I didn't see any tumbleweeds while I was in Houston. I didn't see any tumbleweeds, but I will agree.
Well,
I will agree that the move.
Is there a lot of green there?
There is.
No, I just don't ever imagine that. Like when I look outside my window, I see trees and green everywhere. I just don't imagine it being.
You don't imagine
green.
Austin like that? You don't imagine Austin having trees?
I just don't imagine Texas being like that. I just don't imagine there being a ton of trees or, I don't know. I think of desert when I think of Texas. Dry and hot, and that's about it. And tumbleweeds.
This is why we need to go to Austin for a convention.
Can we talk about now that SJ has gotten a promotion? Can we get her hair in the game? I think we really need to start a petition to get her hairstyle in the game.
I think as members of the CRT, we should be pushing this as much as possible.
Right? I would totally pay to have her hairstyle. I think it's really cool.
We have players talking about like loot's horrible, CRT sucks. Like, hey, calm down. We are trying to push a new hairstyle. We need SJ's hair in the game. The frost tips and everything.
This is important. This is very important.
It is important. It's very important. 6 PvP? No. FPvP. We need new hair.
New hairstyle.
I'm with Pro Merker. I raged so freaking hard the other day when I was streaming arenas.
Hey, but they did fix that countdown timer. Oh, thank God.
They did.
Oh,
it's still random. It's still random.
You still get it?
And I hate that.
Oh.
I've never liked that. When you die, you can get lucky and spawn almost immediately. That's not skill.
Yeah.
That's just luck.
I wish that they would just make it a standard, like...
Make it a standard 5-second spawn.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it should be. I don't understand why it's randomized like that. But then sometimes you get stuck with like a 14 or 15 second respawn timer. It's like, wait, what?
I've never seen that.
Oh,
but I think it's stupid that, and it always seems to happen at the worst times where, like, oh, thanks, 10 seconds. Oh, I just killed him. Oh, he's already back. Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
I think it's
because that's fair.
I think it works around where it's like a global counter. Like as soon as the match starts, that's when the timer goes. To me, I think it might go like it'll count down from 12 as soon as the match starts, and then when you die, you're just in that lull of whatever time you're in.
But what MMO has a spawn like that?
Oh, I can't remember.
Because I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft removed that. Because it used to be you would die in Warsong Gulch, and it would be like a global cooldown to get resurrected. But I'm thinking it's just a strict like 5 to 10 second spawn time now.
It really needs to be. It just needs to be standardized. One straight respawn timer.
That would be one small fix.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would be positive.
It would be. It'd be very positive.
But geez, I was doing arenas and I was getting countered everywhere, and I was like, "What the God?" I was like, "What the is even countering me right now?" I just walked into this battle and I died.
Was there Cersei? Wasn't Cersei's pets like hitting stupid hard?
I was in arenas, not.
Oh, you're in arenas. Okay, no. Oh, well, most likely you had a rage user or a hard light user in there. Gee.
No, I know what most hard light users do. They'll fly way high, use light blast, I think, or the light ray, and then they'll do claws. And for some reason, that hits you for like 10k. You're like, what the hell? Why is that hitting me so freaking hard?
PvP.
Like, this is the way hard lights AM works. Cool, nice.
Oh, that's a good question.
Only it worked like that in PvE.
That's a good question from J2K. It's like, who is the person taking SJ's old spot? Well, I mean, she was the assistant creative director. I think maybe she got promoted and she got the whole promotion perk, but they just like renamed it. Possibly, so maybe the assistant creative director is gone. But if it's not, hashtag hire Trex. I have ideas that can work. Or
no, because there would be no PvP in the game.
Right.
Okay, fine. Just hire me for.
Do you have you applied for that QA position?
Is it back again? Well,
I don't know. I thought it was there for a while.
I applied. I think twice. One like a year ago, but then I replied it earlier this year. And I mean, also understand I have to move to that city, so it's not. And it was a temporary QA position, which I mean, I'm me, and even ego aside, I do excellent work as an employee, so I know I'll get hired on. But that's still a temporary position, moving to Austin, Texas, and it's basically if I
a lot of ifs.
Yeah, it's a lot of ifs. Like going to Austin, Texas, going to be like, hey, you moved here? Yeah. What are you doing? I'm a temporary QA analyst. Yeah. Yeah, and then if I lose the job, it's like, oh, well, this is going to be epically failed. So
but you said that was like a hub for a lot of game companies.
There is.
It could open the door for you.
It could. And that's exactly what even Meps tried to sell it to me. I dropped my pen. Because he was like, I mean, he even stressed it to me that it's a temporary position, but it opens up doors. I'm like, that's cool. If it opens up doors to San Diego, even better. Not really. I don't think I would move to... The money would have to be really good for me to move to San Diego. Just saying. I mean, for God's sakes, they're in a drought.
Yeah.
I don't do droughts. I hardly do floods. So...
Is it just DC that's located in Austin? Or Texas? Or like the DC studio? Or
the Austin studio does
Daybreak.
Of course, it does DCUO. I think it does a couple of other games. It might even be doing the unannounced game, but I'm not really sure. All I know is I know that DCUO is there. Droughts are easier than floods. That's very true, Meps. That's touche.
You know what's great though? Not having either of those.
Don't you just get just rain? Just muggy, grungy rain?
No.
See, we're talking about CD perspectives. That's how I see Seattle, because remember, the only thing I know of Seattle is the fact that Nirvana came from there. It was the beginning of grunge music, and every picture I've seen of Seattle is raining. I haven't really seen a clear day picture of Seattle. Yeah, see? I mean, I'm sure if Mess was on the call, he'd be going,
clearly you need to work harder.
You need to work harder with Austin. They don't have tumbleweeds in desert. See, I called out a city. You called out an entire state.
Well, that's just my perception of the state. Exactly. Starbucks, Costco, Amazon. There's lots of places here. It's a sweaty armpit. Ooh. What? Isn't the, southeast or wherever you're at?
Whoa, that's me.
Wouldn't that be the sweaty armpit? Because you guys are dripping with whatever you want to call it, sweat.
We just had a flood.
We
you can't
are
give
not.
us that. We just had a flood.
We are not.
Too soon. Too soon.
I can go outside right now, and I will not step out in, a puddle of water up to my knees.
You leave Archimede.
Getting G's from Seattle. You know what's sad, though? That whole Twilight Saga was based in Washington, but they actually filmed it in Oregon. Go figure.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, and Starbucks.
But, yeah.
Oh! You know what we came up with? You know that Boo utility belt?
That drops in the...
We need one of those belts for... Yeah, we need one of those for SM. Wouldn't that be cool if, past round 12, there was a chance to get a utility belt that you could put your pets in there and it would summon all of your pets at the same time?
Boom.
Right?
Every event.
Great idea.
Oh my
Where's
God.
Locke? That needs to happen.
Because now in my mind, I just see the summer event with all the a whole bunch of trinketed crabs. All the crab trinkets.
Yeah.
Just summon them out.
But they need to make one for SM. Nope. And then we can show off all our pets.
That's, an SM belt. I like it.
But make it a random drop, how it is in the seasonal. That would be so cool. And then you can put different pets in there and it'll just summon all of them at the same time. Because who wants to just show off one pet? You want to show off multiple pets. And then you can show off pets from all the other SMs that you got pets from. So
I just want to show off 4 red kitties. Boom.
We'll see, all you have to do is just replay round 12 and you're good.
That's all that's going to happen.
I think I'd just rather want to see a proper pet system. One that's a passive pet that follows you around.
On how the controllers work, I don't
just make it a style.
What do you mean a style?
Make it a style option. Where you can have it float next to you.
Oh, you want an actual pet that actually stays there the entire time.
Exactly, yep.
Okay, I got you. Totally got you. Yeah, I mean, if I summon my red cat, I can see that. I want that too. Because every time that cat's going to go away, I'm going to get really upset. And
exactly. I have to resummon that bee? Nah, man. Keep that kitty cat out 24/7. Show off that achievement. Be jealous.
and hand to God, when I get my red cat, there will be a spot always in my utility belt for that cat. Whether my Orbital Strike has to go, my supply drop has to go, my backup or sidekick, something's going away so I can have that pet with me. And I don't care. It's like
I'd be like, adios.
It's like, where's your supply drop, Kitty? Kitty trumps supply drop. Well, just bring out your orbital strike. Nope, Kitty. I can't. Kitty trumps every other trinket.
And then in the bottom corner, you see vote to kick Trexlight has started.
Yeah, that's basically it. If you get 4 cats, will you always have all 4 available? Yes! Yes, I will go back to, was it Halls of Power Part 1 that had the 4 wildcard slots? I don't care. I will go back to find the trinket or the utility belt that has all 4 wildcard slots, and I will have all 4 kitties. Supply drops, all that other crap, gone. They don't matter. The cats give me power. All the power.
Even though you can only summon 1?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can only summon 1 at a time, which is why it would be cool if we could get a belt the blue utility belt. And then you could have an army of kitties following you. You'd be like a spinster or a lonely, so
crazy.
What do they call
lady,
those people that have crazy cat lady? That would be you.
You would have Granny Goodness's like lifestyle within your utility belt. Everything would be a-okay.
Which is funny because I'm more of a dog person, so I guess I'll rename. I'll get a character renamed like Crazy Cat Lady, Crazy Cat Trex.
See, when they have that update, they can be like channel the power of cat with this new utility belt.
Dang, Meps called you out.
Those are called Britneys.
I don't have any kitties though.
You'll learn.
There's a neighborhood cat that likes to come to my apartment. Does that count?
That counts.
Gross.
Hold on. Do you feed the cat? Wow, thanks, Vagrant. Do you feed the cat?
Well, maybe, but it's only because I have cat food when I watch my aunt's cat. So, yeah. But it's I was gonna say it's a nice cat, but it's not really a nice cat all the time. So, never mind.
No, you punch him in the.
That cat
I don't punch him.
The cat is literally a vagrant. That's exactly what that cat is. It's a vagrant.
Nah, don't compare me to cats. I hate cats.
Oh boy.
I love dogs though.
I'm not comparing it to your name. It's to the lifestyle that your name represents outside of video gaming in this circle of friends. It's a hobo cat. All right, it's a homeless cat. Which, if you feed it, it will keep coming back until you punch it.
How do you know it's a homeless cat?
That's true.
Because no one wants cats.
I mean, I don't mind. I will have 1 or 2 cats, but once I go to 3, it's you are that lifestyle now. You are that cat person. You are crazy. No more than 2. And same goes with dogs as well.
Trex, you're about to have 4 red kitties. What does that say about you?
Well, it fits. I'm a rage player. I'm a Red Lantern, and I have 4 kitties. I am okay with this. Apparently my imagination thinks I am a crazy cat person. And that just means I have 4 deck stars. So I don't care. And my kitties throw up blood, okay? So I have the best cats. The best cats.
Gross.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. It just visits you. So if I visit you, will I be considered homeless too?
You'd probably end up in jail because you violated the restraining order. So
they have to catch me first.
Hopefully, you have somebody to come bail you out.
So, all right, so that's our time. We'll call it here because it's a nice Friday night. Shoot, it's an hour. I can probably do stuff. Probably not. But before
I could probably do stuff.
I don't know. I have a streaming PC up and running. I got the new Elgato HD60 Pro, which is phenomenal.
You do?
I do.
Oh, I'm jealous.
That's right.
I got the other one.
You got the original or the HD60?
I don't think mine is HD something, but I don't think it's the newest one. You have the newest one, right?
I got the PCI card.
Oh, I have like the external one.
Yeah, I have the external one too.
Well, it's like the little black box thingy, but there's like a new one out that does like 60 frames per second.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, that's
mine's
the
only
60.
30. Oh yeah, okay, I don't have that.
Okay, so you got the first. You basically got the first generation. Which I have that one too. It's just at my buddy's place that he never uses. But I probably should bring it back. But yeah, the HD60 Pro. I can't show you the computer because I have to turn my webcam on and move it over there, turn some lights on. I don't want to do all that. At the same time, so I got the Corsair the H105 water cooling system, which is the giant radiator that goes on top. It does not go inside my case properly. Or at least my motherboard is too big. So I have to have my radiator on the outside of the case. And so the top part of my computer, of the computer case tower, does not close. It's just like sitting on there like a toupee. So I have to tie it down with some zip ties. But yeah, I'm not happy about that. So, but so my new stream PC, which I have to type it up so I can put it onto the channel. It's running an the Intel i7 6-core processor. I got the MSI X99A Gaming 7 motherboard. My video card is only a Radeon HD 5670, which I've had forever. Yeah, Cypher helped me out, helped me set up this computer, get the parts for me and everything. So thank you, Cypher. You are a dream. You are amazing. And inside, I still have my AverMedia Live Gamer capture card, but I'm using that so I can use my camcorder as a webcam. And then I also have the Elgato HD60, which is for the gaming only. And yeah, that's basically it. 16 gigs of RAM, max RAM I can put into it is 127. I'm never going to put 127 in there. Never, ever, ever. Because that's just crazy. Why am I going to need 127 gigs of RAM? That's crazy. Yeah, that's basically everything that's in the stream PC. She is running like a dream. I'll tell you that. Because I have XSplit going. I got Audition going. Got a lot of stuff. I'm not building Skynet. That's not happening. Right now, so to speak. But also a new addition to my gaming setup is I have an Xbox One now. Got an Xbox One. Yay.
Nice. Catching up to me.
Wait, what?
Oh.
You have an Xbox One? You barely play your PS4.
Hold on.
Guy.
I will tell you why I got an Xbox One after the show.
Guy.
I will tell you why I got the Xbox One after this show. Okay?
Okay. Because you needed another paperweight? Did you need to, balance something out?
Yes,
my
table was floating away.
Your table's wobbling.
You got it for Halo 5.
Gross.
I have
disgusting.
I have my main friends who I love hanging out with. They're on Xbox One, so they were one reason why I did it, but the other reason why it's a personal matter that I have to tell off camera, but I'll tell them. But it's a good reason though. It's a good reason why I got it, and the reason I got it was the reason why I got it. It correlates to my experience at TwitchCon, so that's why I got it.
Correlates to Halo 5.
Right.
That's right. I'm getting Halo 5 for free. That's right. No, that's not why. My Little Pony is actually an Xbox One exclusive. That is correct. You laugh. I will be all over that if it's not too good.
I can't wait for Halo 5 though.
I don't know if I'm gonna. If I get it, I'm only gonna play story, and I'm never gonna play multiplayer. And I'm not sure if that's where.
Bruh, how do you not play multi?
Because I don't need some 6-year-old telling me that he had sex with my mother. I don't need that in my life.
Except that happens when you PvP Trex, and that's why you don't PvP.
No, I've never heard someone on PvP tell me that. Never. Because I also don't listen to people either. Yeah, so Big Brother could spy on me too. That's right. Oh, see, that's Call of Duty, not Halo. Gotcha. I don't see a difference.
That is kind of true.
Yeah, it's yeah. But I don't know. There's some things that happened at TwitchCon that got me to invest in the Xbox One. It's for the future of streaming and for my channel longevity as well. So TwitchCon was an amazing experience. Again, I'll talk about it again. It was an amazing experience. A lot of doors are open. I just have to walk through them now and contact people. But it was good. I am not testing DCUO on Xbox One because it's not coming to Xbox One. But if it is, I'm prepared for it to, do absolutely nothing as a free-to-play player on DCUO on Xbox One. Because I'm not going to support that kind of habit. I can't support 2 subscriptions. That's crazy. Super crazy. Maggie did not tell me to get an Xbox One. She did not. Ew, I need to message her and see if she actually got her phone and all information back. She got her purse stolen at a Chipotle across the street from TwitchCon. Poor Maggie.
Freak.
Poor Maggie. I don't know what Daybreak games are coming to Xbox One. They haven't announced anything. Wait, Maggie got a job? What job did she get? I haven't been on Twitter in the past couple of days. So, unless I get notified of my notifications, I don't look at Twitter. It's probably really selfish of me now that I think about it. But no, I did not know that she got a job. Mebs can't leak anything. He doesn't know anything pertaining to that subject matter anyways. But let's go ahead and switch over to the shameless plug. So be sure to follow us on our social medias over on Facebook and Twitter. Just type in DCUO Sourcecast, or just type in Sourcecast and you'll probably find us. You can find all the videos on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Trexlight over on the Sourcecast playlist. And you can follow the MP3s over at Trexlight.com in the Sourcecast website or page. And you can also find us on iTunes as well. If you guys have a question or a suggestion, be sure to hit us up on the on our email over at DCUOSourcecast@gmail.com. Soups, where can we find you? Oh, Soups, you're not here. Oh, that's just a shame.
I was kind of waiting on you to do that.
Vagrant, where can we find you?
You can find me at all the social medias like Facebook /TrickTracked, YouTube /TrickTracked, Twitter at TrickTracked, Twitch, where I am actually regularly streaming now, twitch.tv /TrickTracked. I think that's it. Britt, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch at Brittany _ on Twitter at PeakRanger _206 or on YouTube /Brittany. Trex, where can we find you?
You can find me over at facebook.com/Trexlight, over at my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Trexlight, over on the Twitter at This Is Trex, and you can follow me over on my Twitch channel, which you guys should already be following because this is where the Sourcecast is hosted, over at twitch.tv/Trexlight. Along with having my own bot, the Trex Crash bot, I have new commands, so you can actually look up people by their names and it'll actually have their information on the chat. So, thanks, Trex Crash. Thanks a lot. And I have to add Vagrant because, yeah, I have to add Vagrant. I have to update a bunch of stuff, but the commands are still kind of new. So that is it for us for tonight. There'll be streamings, all the streamings this entire weekend from these other great people, including myself. Not sure when yet, because Doctor Who is on Saturday, and I have to wait. So I might stream after Doctor Who, 10 o'clock Eastern, because Corey Taylor from Slipknot, his voice is on Doctor Who tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's just a roar. He's doing a roar for the villain of the episode, but it's like, I'm going to hear that roar, and I'm like, oh, it's Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Yay. Sorry. Fandoms collided. Fandoms collided. So happy. So these great people are going to be streaming all the good DCUO and fun stuff. And, yeah, so go out there, and I don't just have Brittany programmed for the bot. I have Super Patriot as well. If I could spell his name right. I did not spell his name at all right. Yeah, see, there he is. I have all of us except for Vagrant because I just copy and paste from Moobot. So Moobot's no longer here. So, yeah. So, we will see you guys later. Be sure to follow all these great streamers here and to watch all their fun stuff. Smurf, you're not part of it. Calm down. We'll see you guys next week when episode 17 will be out for on the marketplace next Wednesday on... wait, what is next Wednesday, actually? The 14th. On October 14th is when episode 17 will be on the marketplace, and we'll talk more about that. And Atomic next Tuesday on the 13th over at twitch.tv/DCUniverseOnline. So we're going to learn a lot about Atomic. So we will see you guys next week. You guys take care. Have fun. We'll see you in-game.
Later.
Brittany, you can say bye.
Oh, bye.